Hey, what's going on? Psycho back here for another episode on a brand new server that I will be partnering with. Now, a lot of you can probably guess what this new server is, and maybe you can get it right, but we will be partnering with Talon MC. Talon MC is a brand new server that has not been released yet, but will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST, so mark down your calendars. And if you do want to play with me, the server IP is on your screen. And for those of you who do want to get alerted, the second the server does release, go ahead and join the Discord server. The link will be in the description. In today's episode, I will be showcasing every single thing that Talon MC has for us to offer, from the mines all the way to their brand new unique features such as fossils and all that fun stuff. So let's not waste any time and get straight into today's episode. I do want to first begin with their spawn. There's a lot of things in here that are pretty interesting, so let's go ahead and look at them. Starting off first with their milestones. They have 3 different milestones, as you guys can see right here. One of them is their rank milestones. Basically, you will get rewards for being a higher rank, as you guys can see, all the way up to rank 1000. They also have the block milestones for blocks broken, which is pretty dope as well. There are some pretty cool rewards you can win from here as well. You can get tokens, gems, crystal boxes, rune boxes, fossil generators, pet eggs, and all that fun stuff. We will talk about all of these later in the video. Another thing they have on Talon MC is actually rebirths. Once you reach rank 1000, you will be able to rebirth, which gives you rebirth points that you can use on your rebirth shop enchants. So basically, if you just go ahead and right click your pickaxe, there are a lot of enchants, but one thing they do have is rebirth enchants. They have super token miner, which has the chance to multiply the tokens gained from your token miner enchant. Super gem miner, which does the same thing but for gems. 6 hand, which has a chance to virtually mine 6 blocks at once. Super overfill, which has a chance to proc 5 random enchants on your pickaxe. Treasurer, which rains blocks on the mine that explode, giving you massive amounts of tokens and gems. Berserker's Fury, which has a chance to unleash a 2x boost on all currencies for 2.5 minutes. And lastly, Credit Finder. Credits is the currency for this server. Basically, it's the one that you buy with IRL money. You can spend it on ranks and all of that fun stuff. They do also have a tutorial for all the new people who will be playing Talon MC. Let's move on to over here, and this is how you teleport to your mine. But basically, if you do /mine, they have some pretty cool features in here. One of them would be setting a percentage to when your mine does actually reset. You can reset your mine straight up from here. You can also teleport to your mine. You can change the blocks of your mine as well to whatever blocks you want. And then you can also manage the friends that you invite to your private mine. And then moving on, this is one of their custom features that I have not seen on any other server, which I actually like, and it is pretty dope. If we go ahead and check, they have 9 different armor tiers, starting off with a common, moving on to a common plus, and basically these just give you more of a multiplier towards your tokens, gems, rank experience. So they have common, common plus, rare, rare plus, epic, epic plus, legendary, legendary plus, and lastly they have mythical armor. The more you progress, the bigger boost that you get, meaning you'll make a lot more tokens, gems, and rank experience, helping you level up a lot quicker. They do also have crates on the server. If we go and check, they have the vote keys, rare keys, omega keys, and mythical keys, which these mythical keys are actually pretty overpowered. You can get a lot of gems, tokens, and you can also get these pretty cool loot boxes. They also tell you the chance of getting each item in each crate, which is pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, now let's move on to the build of the spawn. It has a pretty cool spawn, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Ferris wheels, I like all these buildings and everything like that. We also have more NPCs over here. This is where you can go ahead and vote. And if we move on over here, and this is their battle pass, there's quests that you can complete which give you past experience. Every single week there will be an update unlocking new quests which give you a lot more XP, and then you can use it on these pretty cool rewards. They do also have the premium pass as well. They currently only have 36 level rewards, but as they do update, there will definitely be more levels in there. And if we go over here, this is where you can connect your name MC. But yeah, this build is honestly pretty amazing. You can see all the detail that they did put in here, which is pretty dope. But let's not waste any more time and do /mine go. And this is our private mine. Every time you surpass 100 rank levels, you will unlock a brand new design. There are 10 different designs, or 11 I'm pretty sure, because rank 0 to 100 and then all the way up to 1000. Your mine starts off pretty small, but the more you rank up and all of that, it will gradually get bigger. But But now let's go ahead and move on to the enchants. There are plenty of enchants, as you guys can see right here. There are also gem enchants and even the rebirth enchants, which we did already talk about. But let's go ahead and go through each enchant one by one. They have a token miner, which gives you tokens every time you break a block. Speed, jackhammer, which destroys a whole layer, giving you rank experience. Mind strike, which gives you extra tokens. Gem finder, which helps you find gems every single block. Shards, which is actually used to upgrade your gangs. So let's go ahead and do /gang right now. There are gang upgrades right here, and then you can upgrade your token boost, gem boost, rank progression boost, and even gang members upgrade, helping you get a lot more members in your gang. And to deposit shards into your gang, all you have to do is do /gang, deposit, and the number of shards you want to deposit. If we do 1,000, there we go, you have deposited 1,000 shards in your gang bank. Now let's move on to the other enchants. There's also essence, which is used to upgrade your mastery. As you guys can see right here, there are 6 different enchants that you can upgrade. They have Animal Seeker, which every level reduces the upgrade cost of fossils. Pet Master, which has the chance of finding higher tiered mobs every time you open a pet egg. Essence Maxi, which helps you find a lot more essence. Insane Rank Master, which gradually increases your rank experience gain. Enchant Freak, which increases your enchant proc chances. And Supernator, which increases your token and gem gain, which is pretty dope. And with Essence, you can also do /fossils and then upgrade your fossils in here. Now there are tons of fossils in here giving you different boosts. This one gives you a token boost. This one gives you a gem boost. There are also epic fossils, which has an all boost, and you can upgrade that with essence as well. They do also have vein miner. Now let's mine until I can get a vein miner proc, just so I can show you all. And boom, there we go. It actually just proc right away. It gave us 1.2 billion tokens and 1.78 million gems. They do also have key finder, token explosion, which just basically gives you a lot more tokens. They have nuke, which destroys your whole mine, giving you a lot of tokens. Token merchant, which is basically multiplies your token miner. Second hand, which just basically breaks another block, which has a chance to proc your enchants. Holy arrows, which spawns exploding arrows, granting a burst of tokens equal to 10% of the blocks broken. They also have key merchant, which helps you find a lot more keys. Napalm strike, which unleashes a firestorm on the mine, granting tokens and gems. The higher the level of Napalm Strike, the more firestorms are going to spawn in your mine. Gem Merchant, which is basically multiplies the Gem Finder. They have Essence Merchant, which multiplies the Essence Finder. Cluster Bomb, which causes a slime to spawn into your mine, exploding in slime balls, which gives you tokens and gems. They also have Token Greed, which gives you a large amount of tokens. Wild Blaze, which summons a wild blaze above your mine, shooting fireballs at it, rewarding you with tokens and gems every time a block is broken. Double Strike, which has a chance to proc your enchants a second time once it has procced. Snow Army, which activates a snowman squad, shooting and destroying layers onto your mine, rewarding you with tokens and gems. Scavenger, which has a chance to dig up a lot of tokens and gems. And lastly, they have Enderman Abomination, which summons a bunch of Endermen, which steal the blocks in your mine, putting it into a chest and gives you a lot of tokens and gems. Having all these enchants will make you very overpowered just because they do give a lot of tokens and gems. And now let's move on to the gem enchants. They have Lottery, which has a chance of giving you cool rewards. They have Shatter, which gives you tokens, gems, and rank experience. They also have Jackpot, which is just the better version of Lottery. They have Meteor, which has a chance to spawn meteors from the sky, hitting into your mine, giving you tokens and gems. Firecracker, which summons a barrage of meteors that fall onto your mine, destroying everything, giving you more tokens and gems. Dragon's Eye, which has a chance to virtually mine blocks broken by Jackhammer as raw blocks broken by the player. Pet Experience Finder, which just helps you level up your pet a lot quicker. Charity, as you guys can see in the chat, it has a chance to give you tokens every time it procs. Excavator, which has a chance to spawn in drills that will dig down through your mine, and the higher the level, the more excavator drills there will be. Arctic Destroyer, which drops ice blocks from the sky that creates explosions when they land. They also spawn snowballs that create additional explosions. It gives you tokens and gems based on your enchant level. So the higher the level of Arctic Destroyer, you're guaranteed to get a lot more tokens and gems. Dynamite, which spawns TNT that falls in from the sky and creates explosions. It breaks blocks in a sphere pattern and rewards you with tokens and gems based on the enchant level. Again, the higher the level, the more tokens and gems that you will get. Hired Hand, which creates a clone of your player that mines blocks for you. The clone can trigger other enchants and help you mine faster. The higher the level, the higher the duration of the hired hand being activated. Overflow, which randomly activates 3 random enchants when it procs. Juggernaut, which gives you boost potions that provide multipliers to currencies. The higher the enchant level, the more powerful the potions are. It can go up to a 1.5x multiplier for multiple currencies for 5 minutes, which is pretty good, and that is the last enchant there. They do also have pickaxe attachments, which as you guys can see right here, it has a chance to make my enchants proc more for this attachment that I have in there. For example, I have nuke in there, so there's an extra 4.3% chance of my enchant nuke being procced. They do also have runes. Now runes are basically like custom abilities that will proc in your mind, giving you currencies, boosts, rewards, and all of that. And the way you can get runes is from like pass, crates, and all that. Or you can actually also do /rune shop, and then you can go ahead and forge these runes as well. You can get a common rune which costs 100 rune points, a rare rune which costs 400, and then a legendary rune which costs 1000 rune points. They do also have enchant prestiges. Basically, once token miner procs a lot of times, it has a chance of increasing the level of it, which then it will help you with the proc chance, and it will also give you more currencies. And lastly, they also have crystals. Now these crystals just basically will boost currencies like tokens. You can also merge all these together to make a higher tier. For example, this is a tier 2, so if I have 3 tier 2s, I can go ahead and merge them together, and then that will give me a tier 3, ultimately giving me a higher boost. Now let's go ahead and talk about their pets. There are a lot of pets in here and a lot of unique hero pets that are honestly pretty amazing and worth getting. Let's first begin with the basic ones and work our way down. There's a token pet with 4 different rarities. The higher the rarity, the higher the token multiplier. The essence pet, which is the same for the rarities. Gem pet as well. And then you have the rank up pet, which helps you rank up quicker. Pickaxe pet, which gives you a lot more pickaxe XP. A frost dragon pet, which I'm pretty sure is actually a hero pet. This has the chance to spawn ice in your mine, giving you a lot of gens. There are a lot of stats on here as well. There's a 0.17% chance of it proccing, and the duration of it is 8 seconds. There's also the demolisher pet, which has a chance to drop a bomb in your mine, granting you with a lot of tokens. It stays activated for 20 seconds, and the chance to proc is 0.14%, and all of these do have the same rarities. Forge Master Pet, which has a chance to drop an anvil in your mine, giving you tokens and gems. It lasts for 20 seconds and has a 0.14% chance of it proccing. And now the Hawk Pet, which has a chance to spawn flying bees in your mine, which will strike lightning, giving you tokens and gems. Again, it lasts for 20 seconds and it's a 0.14% chance of it proccing. And now to the most overpowered pet in the game is actually the Guardian Pet. It has a chance to spawn an Iron Golem in your mine, which will break blocks, giving you tokens and essence. It again lasts for 20 seconds and has the ability proc chance of 14%. Now this one, once it's equipped, it actually also increases your proc chance obtained from your enchants. So basically, if you have this equipped, the higher the rarity, the better the boost. So for mythical, you'll have an extra 0.20% enchant proc chance, which basically will help you proc your enchants a lot more. Now the normal pet eggs do come with a battery. Basically, once you've used this for a long enough time, the battery is going to die and it will deactivate, and you have to wait until it is recharged. But for the hero pets, there is no battery. They are on 24/7. You can also have a regular pet on and a hero pet. So you can have 2 pets equipped at once. But if you do go ahead and equip a normal pet, it will deactivate your token pet. So you can only have 1 pet of each type, the hero pet and the normal pet, equipped at one time. And as you guys can see at the top of my screen, they do also have a momentum bar. Basically, the more you mine in one go without stopping, the higher your momentum will be. Now this momentum will grant you with bigger boosts like token, gems, essence, rank XP, even tool XP, I'm pretty sure. One thing they do have, which I do actually love, is their weekly crates and the way that you open it. So let's first go ahead and talk through all the items. So there are some common items that you can win, which is the silver loot boxes. You can win keys. You can also win blocks of tokens. 500,000 blocks of tokens is how much money you would make from 1 block times 500,000 blocks, and that's how much tokens you're gonna get. They do also have gold loot boxes in there. They have pet eggs, robot eggs, mythical keys, omega keys, more blocks of tokens, blocks of gems, blocks of essence. And then from the jackpot rewards, you can win the top rank, which is the celestial rank, demigod rank, which is the second best rank, You can also win credits in here as well. 12,000 credits, which is equivalent to $100. 5,900 credits, which is equivalent to $49. 2,800 credits, which is equivalent to $25. You can get 2 more weekly crates from the crate. You can get a diamond loot box, hero pet eggs, normal pet eggs, more robot eggs, fossil generators, attachment boxes tier 2s, crystal boxes tier 2s, and a lot more blocks of tokens, blocks of gems, and blocks of essence. I do really love the animation that they do have, so let me go ahead and place it right here. Should be just fine. There we go. As you guys can see, the crates coming down from the sky, and then you can pick from these crates. We just got 2 million blocks of tokens. We got 72 mythical keys, and just hear the sound of it as well. Let me put up my audio just a little bit so you guys can actually hear it. As you guys can see, 8 silver loot boxes, 1,000 blocks of tokens, and then 2 million blocks of essence. We still have 2 more, 8 diamond loot box keys, and that was all. We still have 2 more. Let me go ahead and place it down and open them. I just really love the animation of how it comes down and the sounds it makes as well. We got 4 tier 2 crystal keys, or crystal boxes, my bad. 1 million blocks of essence. We got 96 omega keys. Let's go ahead and open this one. 72 mythical keys. Let's open this one. 500,000 blocks of tokens. Guess this one. 1 million blocks of gems. And that was it. Not bad at all. But let's keep opening. Hopefully we can get a good pull out of here. Like a rank, or even the credit pull would also be nice. We got 12 pet eggs. Every time it makes that loud sound, it means you won a jackpot reward, which is pretty dope. 8 silver loot boxes, 72 keys. You got 1 million blocks of tokens, another million block of tokens, and that was it. Not bad, honestly. We didn't get anything good from it though, but it's fine. That is the fun part about these crates. We can also go ahead and open these loot boxes. Let's open 1 bronze, let's open 1 silver, 1 gold, and I think we also got some diamond loot boxes. Yes, we did. There's a lot of cool things you can win out of here as well. Let's go ahead and place down this bronze one. As you guys can see, that's a pretty dope animation, I'm not gonna lie. And even the sound it makes as well. Okay, the gold one. There we go. And then lastly, let's open 1 of the diamond ones. There we go. We got 6 tier 1 crystal boxes. Not bad at all. Let's also open some pet eggs just so you guys have the idea of how it works. Basically, you just right click, and as you can see, it makes a sound and all that fun stuff. It comes in different rarities, and it's a random chance to get these rarities as well. They do also have a llama party. Whenever you go ahead and vote for the server, a llama party will occur, and I don't really know what that is yet, but I guess that will be for all of us to figure out tomorrow on release. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you've not yet already, and while you're at it, hit that like button as well, just because this does help push out my videos. But yeah, if you don't want to miss out on Talon release, go ahead and join the Discord server just so you can get notified once the server does release. I hope to see you all there, because Talon is truly going to be a server that is going to be amazing. It's a server made by the community for the community, meaning all your input will be taken into consideration. So go ahead, join Talon today, and don't wait.